Wow, I thought it was streaming. This has been happening a lot. Okay, so V4. Honestly, if you're looking to play a V4, you just want to play this instead. This is so much better. It has more pen, more DPM, more mobility, probably more armor to be honest. The only thing that the V4 has is probably reactive, and like I guess the armor can be trickier at times, but realistically, this thing's 5 degrees of gun depression. It doesn't even feel like 5, it's just very painful. So I don't exactly recommend playing this tank, but if you want to see the stats really quickly, I'm just looking for my mastery in this tank. So it has bad DPM, it has bad pen, it has APCR standard, the reload's bad for some reason, the alpha's good, I think. The aim time is bad, the dispersion is bad, the gun depression's bad, the gun arc is bad. At least like relative to everything else. 20 reverse is actually kind of crazy to be honest. That's actually impressive. And the terrain resistances are bad, so this thing is honestly pretty slow. Like if you compare this thing to a box, uh, box has better traverse. Uh, box is faster forward, slower reverse. The gun arc is better. It has an extra degree gun depression. Way more accurate. 960 high explosive compared to 800. I don't even know why. Roughly the same DPM. Way more pen, AP, and better concealment values. Also 300 more HP for some reason. Although V4 gets reactive, and I'm running sandbags. Um, I think I think if you're looking to play this tank, you're gonna want to run double food and big fuel for provisions, and single repair reactive adrenaline for your consumables. The ammo loadout doesn't really matter. You basically never run out of ammo in this tank, is what I understand, unless you're playing in bot matchmaking and they just can't shoot you back. This is probably gonna be like one of those crash out streams. Like I don't know how to say it. Um, I'm already crashing out and the stream hasn't even begun yet because I just did 4800 in like my previous game, and all I just needed was for an E6 to just play staring contest and he died. So that was pretty interesting. Cool trick is that when you're in this type of game on Molenbeek, if you're in a V4, you just want to pretend like the right half of the map it doesn't exist, and you just hope that your team goes to the left and that you go to the left. Honestly, you should probably call it out to your team saying that you want to do this, but I don't really care. Like I don't think my teammates exist at all, so we're just not gonna do that. And like yeah, we're just gonna do that. Our T100's already getting bled to a Leo off the spawn. That's pretty good. And it looks like they're not too invested into town. I think our T100 needs to leave like about 10 seconds ago. So I'm just gonna make my way in. I don't really like how this 60 TP is playing, so I'm just gonna let it go in front of me. It's like I have trust issues. So, and he's already slowing down. So like maybe we can just make our way across. I want to play up to here. Interesting that the Yag is playing like that. Oh my. I'm gonna wait for middle then. And it seems like they're gonna push behind. So I might get shots into the Leo. Never mind, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna hide. I don't really know what exactly my team is trying to do. Oh, they're trying to shoot the Yag. I see. Guess I'll play up for here. I'm gonna look for a snap onto him, and then I'll just pull back. Maybe I can just make my way back across to the right hand side, and then I'll shoot the E5 from behind, and if the Leo comes, I'll just try and brawl it. Wonderful. Is he actually trying? I'm gonna pop reactive then. It seems like I am dead here. That was kind of interesting. I still got 2k off for it. Oh my god. Our team actually switched sides of the maps. That is kind of crazy. What are these rotations on my team are doing? Oh my god. That was really interesting. I don't know if I would have played that any differently, to be honest, but I don't really understand when teams push from town. It just seems like a waste of time to me. Also, concept 1B losing to an E5 in a gun depression fight is kind of crazy. E5 is like 8 degrees, concept has 10. So, that's a... I'm not really sure why we're playing here, like either of these tanks, but it's a very interesting phenomenon. If I was the LT, I would be gone by now. Now that he's here, oh... Like, I don't really know what's going on in these games. Also, hello Meep, hello Beast. Welcome. I'm currently crashing out already, and it's the first game, so you know it's gonna be really good. Because I was gonna plan to stream for like an hour, if not longer. But I think I am getting points for this. Wow. The 250 me actually used Tash. Wonder where the Leo went. It was actually tracking me too. He should just go forward. Like, this hesitation is gonna kill him. That is actually kind of shocking. I don't know why they just didn't, like, sit back and just, like, chill. Like, when you have, like, um, the med side of the map, all you just need to do is to relax and just wait for the heavy team to make mistakes. And it seemed like my team was making them when we pushed the Yag, but I mean, it is hard to do the right thing in this game. That much is like obvious to me. So, like if we need to full commit onto like a V4 in town, like be my guest. Also, I really wish that like I got an Amarek on the BZ. That would really help me out. But this game, um, I'm kind of like wondering what I should do, to be honest, where I hope that my heavies play the ship, and so I can just watch the spot from like here, and that can get me some shots onto med side and heavy side, which is like one of my favorite TD positions in the game right now, because you can cover some parts of A, you can cover some parts of C, but getting like your team to properly like read your mind with the info, it's pretty hard. So like if you had a platoon mate, you could just tell them to play the ship and just mindlessly sit there and you'll get like 90% of the results you want. Unfortunately, I am playing rating, so definitely not happening. Look for the Leo. I don't think I'm getting a shot, so why don't I just blind fire here close to the... Oh my. Interesting, interesting blind shot timing. I'm gonna let the BZ go past, because, well, I don't exactly beat him on reload. I'm gonna wait for a really good shot. I waited for like 1,000 years to hit that and it still missed. That is kind of unfortunate. Anyways, now that I'm here, I can just look to here. Thank you so much, E5, for doing that. And now I have a huge shot in. I love how blind my 50B is. Like, genuinely. But, I mean, At this point, I can just like relax. I'll probably have to watch my right hand side soon, not my left, because I don't think they're gonna start shooting. Anyway, it's time to pull down now. I think that's the Leo that shot me. We're just gonna play bait then. And then I'm gonna pull up and see if I can get an Amarak. That kind of hurt. I'm gonna pop reactive. I don't want to pull down so much, but I guess I just need to pull back all the way. It's kind of sad because like Leo is like super accurate and just hits those every time. I'm just gonna look to my left now. I'm gonna hope this hits. It misses. That was kind of snappy, so I'm not really like mad over that missing. Yeah, this is why I definitely wish I was playing the box right now. Just having that extra bit of dispersion is... I mean, I know some of these shots are not the best aimed, but... I mean, this thing is kind of just horrendous. I'm just gonna rotate into town right now. I think I could slip away. I don't really know where the two... Oh, there he is. Yeah, I think I'm pretty confident taking this 2v2 in town. And I'll just leave the 50B to try and figure, like, things out. I don't know if that's a good idea, but... I'm gonna pop reactive, just to guarantee things. And then the 268's kind of just looking. I'm gonna peek from my left. Alright, we're doing good there. And now they can just push for the 268. This is not really what I wanted in terms of like a game, but I mean, you kind of take whatever you can take with this tank, to be honest, and then you just go from there. I think the Leo is going to kill the grill. I don't really have to do much anymore. Yeah, I think that's what happened. What an interesting tank this is. It's really good. Yeah, I'm like doing 2K a game right now, which if this was like any other tank, I'd probably cry, but in this, it's like not a big deal. Whoopty. Hello, Namon. I'm currently crashing out. Mr. Gunkun is like refusing to hit anything because I pick a V4. I think V4 is probably like one of the most inconsistent guns in the game right now. At least 183 has a turret, which makes it kind of nice. But yeah, I mean, in terms of just pure accuracy, it's, in my opinion, just like beyond horrendous. Like if you compare this to Yag, for example, Yag's got 0.29, E4's got 0.3, E3's got 0.292, V4 has 0.34. What does 263 have? It shouldn't be that much. 0.3. It's kind of bad, actually. Yeah, even 183 is more accurate. That is actually crazy. Oh my god, who made this tank? Kinda wanted it, despite how useless it was. But after playing this thing, I'm kinda sad I opened it from the crate, to be honest, so it's very unfortunate. Also, double Kron's Rhino. I think I'm in like the sweaty aspect of ratings now. It's kind of tragic, to be honest, because like I look at these players as significantly worse than me. But I mean, it doesn't really take much to do 3K in a cron, but for me, doing like 3K in a V4 is like actually a mental exercise onto itself. The amount of thought and decision making that goes into like each position, each tank turn is honestly a lot. Except when I was getting farmed by the except when I was getting farmed by that E5 on shit. That was like the saddest moment. But aside from that, everything was like normal. I remember when I was playing Mira, I was like having a similar occurrence where I was just taking like, in my opinion, like a worse med, and other people were taking like bats and stuff. But at this point, I'm just like, I'm just kind of trying like feel things out. It's kind of interesting. I could probably play the lower and then just hold the angle. I think Yag would have done this so much better, to be honest. Pop reactive here. This is kind of a tricky pen. Yeah, especially with standard. Hopefully our IS-4 can like hold off against an XM, but yeah, who knows. Might push up to the little corner. It's a little oh my wow. Poor dude's getting farmed. Let me help with that. This is kind of a bad position to be in. I'm gonna turn. I'm just gonna look to my left. It's kind of risky because I just eat stuff from the cron, but hopefully the IS-4 eats it. And then I guess I'll just look to play for here. I shouldn't have pulled back that much. That was probably really bad. I guess I'll just trade until I die. And reactive pops up now, so I guess I'll do that. I don't think I have help here, which is kind of a problem. That's just like the nice thing about the V4 is that like they can't really aim in Blitz, so which is good. I mean, at this point, I think we're a little cooked. I mean, this is still winnable, but I mean, having the AFK Gron probably doesn't help. But I mean, this should be fine. Like, if I was a Sheridan, like, you just like push up and you just trade, and then the Hori can just like clear them one by one. But yeah, it's like playing V4, like you can't really camp in it because it doesn't have a good gun, and then the armor's not that good. So, but I kind of hope they don't buff this tank because honestly, the buffs would make it pretty diabolical. But anyways, I guess we're still winning. Like, I don't think I've lost a game yet. I started streaming. It's like kind of the interesting thing. Like you just like I think this tank has one of the highest win rates at tier 10 right now. I think purely because of the fact that like no one really knows. I mean, penning a V4 is like gambling in a sense, where you're just trying to hope that like you get lucky, which is kind of nice. Because if I had to pick a tank that was like a gambling mechanic, I'd probably be this one, to where you know, you try to like aim for like a weak spot, and then the V4 moves like half a centimeter to the left or the right, and then your shot is suddenly from an auto pen to an auto bounce. I mean, that's kind of cool in its own right. It kind of saved me there, to be honest. But against like, at least on NA, like I think this tank, aside from like the gambling aspect, which will create variance, I think like a good super unit come if he's playing like a right tank, for example. Oh no. Okay, so I spawned lower, and they have like a cron. I think what I'm just gonna do is I'm gonna push for not for A corner. I'm actually gonna push for here. And this is probably a bad idea. Okay, I think I just killed myself. So I think I'm just gonna go play for this little bit here. Surprisingly, V4 is kind of fast, which is nice. I wasn't expecting my team to do something like this. Interesting. So I'm already getting sniped up from across the map, which is pretty understandable. I mean, I am spotted. And this is kind of like, this is like a spot that's like kind of egotistical to play, to be honest. You just like assume that they don't pen you, which is really nice when they actually don't. Because when they do, it's somewhat depressing. I see that our team is playing a little slow right now. It's okay. I mean, they're kind of bleeding for it, but maybe I can loop in a shell here. Well, I was trying to get rid of these boxes, and the tank definitely didn't do that, which is unfortunate. It's like really weird when you play a V4 and then your blind shots miss. That's a really interesting experience in its own right. I'm gonna look to see what's on my right there. I think I'm just gonna let the cron push up. Like, I don't really see what else I can really do. Like, it's a hold down cron. Like, I just need to relax. I'll have like a decent angle here soon. I think it'll get me a shot. Maybe not. Yay. I am spotted though. I'm just gonna let the cron leave. It seems like he wants to get away. And I don't really know where the 183 is. I don't really know where the T95 is. It seems like we're pushing the 140, which is okay. So I guess I can move up a little. But I don't want to like overcomplicate things. So I'll go for a little blind shot here. Generally you want to blind shot like the left end of it. But they could be playing towards the right. I didn't get spotted as I was coming down. But 183 doesn't have the best view range. So honestly, you never really know. Didn't blind shot the 183. That's okay. We'll look for the T95, loop a shell into his rear. And this is kind of a scary situation, to be honest. I'm just going to try and use the ridge behind me to, like, cover myself. Because I don't think he can COD me. Reactive is so good for stuff like this. To be honest, like, if you know you're getting shot, just reactive is, like, really just such a saving grace. Honestly, really, I would definitely prefer, like, tungsten, for example. But I mean, reactive is for sure a net benefit to this tank. Guess I can loop it in. Oh, unlucky. And then I'll just play behind the rock. As it turns out, he's definitely not getting over the rock. So I'll just come in from top. That was a really interesting dead roll game. I wasn't expecting it to be so positionally demanding. But I mean, it does take like a certain level of creativity to try and like correct a situation like that. I wasn't expecting our my cron and my 57 to go med side, to be honest. And like when that happens, you just need to like just think for yourself. That's a, as I said earlier, that's a challenge with this tank where you're just trying your hardest to play like in a way that makes sense with with a lot of you're just trying to play around your team, but often your teams make really bad decisions that don't make sense. And you have to find like a logic that makes sense while not getting caught out on independent plays. It's actually a much more unique challenge than when I was playing the Panzerwagen. The Panzerwagen, I just go to like a good med spot, or I would just like go to a climb, and then that would get me the result I wanted. This tank, however, you just have to play so cautiously. Oh my god. Honestly, I didn't really aim that shot. So it's not. It's definitely not something I am concerned with. Maybe I need to use adrenaline here, though. I'm kind of just gonna. I'm surprised that my team's already 2 tanks down. I thought it'd be more. That is surprisingly difficult to pen, and I'm not sure why. I mean, the pen on this tank is certainly not fantastic, and the DPM isn't either. That's why he just drove past. Hopefully I can get in time for this type. I definitely do. I think for this game, I'm just gonna sit back and just, like, chill. But all my team is kind of dying, so I guess I'm just watching them die this game. Like, I don't really know what else to do, so... Honestly, that E5 was playing it kind of smart with, like, how he was, like, hiding behind the 268. I kind of respect it when people do that. Luckily for me, I just get to sit behind and watch my team die. And the Type 71 is in front of me, which is convenient. Although, I would like for him to die a little slower. That'd be good. I'm gonna pop reactor for this. Which is nice. I mean, the cool thing about playing V4 is that like oftentimes, yeah, they just kind of just bounce you for free. I really appreciate that element of all. Yeah, I'm gonna look for the 4005. Put PG there. Yeah, it's like it's kind of cool. Like they just kind of don't pen you. I mean, I think it would have been a kind of a slight game changer had I penned the first shot on the E5 on the cross, but at the same time, my team was 2 ticks down, so okay with that. That was actually like the first time where like all the V4 shots, all the 0.346 4-second aim time V4 shots went basically exactly where I wanted them to. I got really lucky this game. Yay me. Hello, Sophia. So on Yukon, I think I'm just gonna go. I think I'm just gonna go town on Yukon. I think going town on Yukon is the play. Maybe I'll cap B. I think I'll cap B. I'm gonna go hopefully shoot the E100 because it's big, and so this big dispersion gun can like aim at more like mass. Like I think that's the play. And then like I don't really know where my team is gonna go, and I have a free speed boost Rhinoceronte, so I'm hoping that he's able to cook up. I have full faith in my team. Like I really believe in them every time. Surprisingly, my E6 is actually kind of making the right decision here. I kind of wasn't expecting it, but he's kind of getting countered by the um by their positioning, which is like low-key kind of fire. But I'm just gonna wait for here. I'm just gonna wait for the E100 to peek up, and then I'm gonna make my way back because Blitz. I hope this. I waited so much for that, and then we both bounced, and he hit a shot. Where's the E6? Oh, he's alive. I'm gonna HE this. Okay. He was playing back, so I just wanted like a little damage. Definitely okay with that. I'm definitely a little nervous about where their meds are. Not their meds. Their heavies are playing. Playing for our A corner. So I guess I should probably just push up for this E100 at middle. I'm gonna put a shot in with reactive, and then no, I think I'm gonna save the reactive. Didn't even need to use it. What? I'll pull back. Some more. No, I can't push in. I'm gonna look to my left here. Amarak? I could go. I'm gonna let the E6 eat the shot. I mean, penning is hard. I'm gonna reactive. Eat. Easy pen. And then I guess I'll just take care of this. The reason why I shot the Kron there was... Oh, this is so bad. Damn, we left a lot of one-shots alive. I would like to say, I shot the rear of an E100, and then my shot bounced. I think I aimed that shot in perfectly fine. I'm just gonna blame it on APCR because that's the cool thing to do. Surprisingly, I got points for that, which is nice. I don't know how, but I did. I definitely didn't deserve it, but I guess V4 moment. This tank is very interesting. Wait, they have a mouse! They have a mouse! It's even bigger than the E100, so that I have more to hit. Yeah, so I'm just gonna cap B. Uh, just take it from there, really. Like, I want the cap. I don't really want to play the hill because I feel like if I play the hill, they just shoot my cheeks easier than if it was like flat ground. Like, flat ground is like kind of goated in this tank. The flatter the ground, the better the ground is. So I definitely have faith there. So we're gonna go for that instant into B cab. Trust the process, and then we're gonna find out what we're gonna do after that. This is some really interesting driving technique. See if I can push him out of the cab. Okay, great. Damn, he's already AFK. Not bad. Only 1500. Oh, never mind. A little more than that. Is this game really that hard to play? This is why I aim like this now, so that like, if they peek me from behind, there aren't any surprises. I'm kind of just like wasting time here though. It's kind of a problem. I'm gonna just HE that. Kron's on my right. You can tell by the 410 roll. I want to push up and just deal with the... Team is doing some really interesting things. Oh, I'm gonna pop reactive. I'm gonna try sapping in some HE rounds. That was kind of lucky. And then I'll have to pull back some more. And then I'm gonna drive up and try and peek the Kron. My recommendation uses that. If you have a 114 SP2 on your team, be careful how you play the town on this map. Otherwise, that might happen to you. Ow. You really hurt, sir. Don't look behind me. I do probably risk getting blood out a ton. I respect the effort to angle. I'm gonna try to use this tank as cover. And then click. I've been having a really interesting set of games. I do think I got the points for that, which was really nice. I got the kill, I got the cap, and my whole team kind of just died for free. Yep, that's about right. I was kind of lucky that I bounced the what's it called? The tank, the 183. But I mean, it is what it is. Also, I'm like kind of wondering about like Origin in the sense to where like I barely know who half these people are anymore. Like maybe I'll just join Apex or something for the time being. Kind of weird actually. I know more people in Apex than I do in Origin now because like all my friends in Origin are like they're kind of not here anymore, which is kind of weird. But I guess I could try and like feel it out until the next comp season. That's starting, well, it's already technically started with a lot of teams scrimming, but I think the official dates are later this month in February, maybe in early March as well. Honestly, I'm not too sure, but that's probably it. See, this is like a really exciting situation if I was in most other tank destroyers. Not this one. Also, it's possible to get up there in Wymental in T100, but probably not in a V4. I think in a V4, what we do is I'm just gonna play up here. Surprisingly, in this tank, like if they do some kind of early spotting technique on me, I'm just gonna pull down anyways. I'm kind of worried about our meds to be honest, but I mean, hey. I mean, as long as I maybe get like some kind of like spot off, that'd be kind of nice. I'm a little concerned about how my E5 is playing the incorrect location on the map. So that way he's unable to acquire the information that I would like to have on the A side. So I think what I'm gonna do is, I think I'm gonna preemptively pull down, to be honest, not give up my info. And then I'll just let the E5 die there. I could also just climb up to this ridge. I want to say it was this one. This is like the one climb I don't really remember how to do. Yo, wait, it's Lamau. That was actually kind of funny. Now that we're in this situation, I think I'm just gonna go chill. It's like, I'll just play like here or something. And then whatever I find is whatever I find. So I will say though, I do hope that the 60 TP is gonna die. That would really help my game. Maybe I shot on the Yak for this? It's kind of tricky. I'm gonna shoot. Pop reactive. Hmm. Maybe I could shoot the Yak again, and then I'll pull down for the Minotauro. Stop. Tracer shells in the back corner with tungsten, probably. 365 is really unlikely without it. That's good to know. You just have to like make these like good guesses for. Oh, I have tracer shells on. I can just relax. I think they go away at like 2:30. So at 4:30, I mean. So I'm just gonna sit here. If the mana reloads all three shells, I'm guessing he has, that's fine. I'm just gonna play behind here. I'll look to play my corner, hold down. Really interesting how that happens. That's like kind of what I mean when I say like 373 is like not enough for minnows for some reason. I don't think I've said it publicly, but privately I feel like I've said it. It's kind of interesting. I have a 1v1 here. I'm gonna HE this. Looks like he's trying to get ready. I'm also kind of worried about like the Rhymental kind of just bombing in. I think that's pretty unlikely. I think he'll just sit back. If in a pub, he might push forward, but in ratings, I don't think he will. I definitely don't really want to push forward. Oh my. This is a really interesting situation. I think he's trying to look for a cheek. Okay, good. I'm happy I wasted like all of his time for that. I'll just pull back. I don't know if that was tungsten or tracers, but I'll just hide. This game is kinda tricky, but I think I'll just blind shot this with HE. Maybe that hits. Not with HE, just with APCR. Maybe it hits, maybe it doesn't. And then I guess I'll just wait for my tanks to come in. Uh, Never really know. Guess I'll blind shot there. They're kind of bleeding a lot for coming in. That's definitely not a good thing. Wish I had reactive, not reactive adrenaline up, but it's fine. I don't really understand what my teammates are trying to do, but I think they just need to like just try and take a 1v1 on the Rymental before like he has an opportunity to escape, because I'm worried that he does or that he did. Like I'm gonna need like really good reactions with yeah, I think the Rymental's gone. Okay. So I need to start thinking about hiding then. I just realized that they could probably force a draw on us too. Oh, that's unlucky. I turned away at the last second. So I guess this is a draw for this. Like, I don't think that they're able to, kill both of the tanks. Guess I'll be back while this happens. My team draw it. Yeah, it kind of looks like it. Oh, I lost points for that. Honestly, kind of fair. Yeah, I mean, like, it kind of didn't do much that game, so that's pretty okay. I think I ate way too many shots from the lights. That was not good. I did a really good job managing the V4 well, but I mean, that was definitely not a satisfactory performance. I'm very jealous. I wish I was playing lights right now. I wish I was playing a light. I wish I was playing anything other than this on a badger. This thing is emotionally, and this thing is honestly emotional torture. Is it's slow and it gets flanked, and the gun's bad. Oh my god! Please not today. So apparently I'm already getting the tunnel showers treatment. What he doesn't know is like this thing is like makes me like a shadow of my former self. I kind of blind that, but I don't think that does much. But I mean, one can only hope. I kind of want to pull up to here. I mean, I guess it's like if they're just not here, I'll just like play for this, right? Fine if that misses. It doesn't really concern me. Then I might have to pull back towards my left hand side, kind of like this, so that way they don't have like a clean angle on me until I'm ready. Ready? So I guess I'll just play for here. Look for this angle. Hopefully someone pulls up. Not really. Hopefully they forget about me. I honestly don't think they did. They kind of did, actually. And good use of the reactive when I guess I'm gonna just have to watch middle. That's basically it. I want to wait for like the reticle to close in a little. That was actually a really nice shot. Only problem is I think my E3 is dead. I don't know. I mean, he might not be, but I don't know for sure. Oh, this is bad. Oh, I honestly just guessed on the HE. Guess I'll just stare and just try and keep my... That was nice. And then I'll watch for the Rhino. I want to try and kill the Rhino. It doesn't... Honestly, I'm going to bleed 800 for this, but so be it. And then I'll try to take a 1v2 here. I'll try to repair that as soon as I can. Nice. I'm just gonna shoot whatever's easier to pen. I guess I'll just do that, and then I'll try and block this dude. Can we kill this dude? Nice. Yay. I think that's my mastery. Yay, I got it. Probably. Oh, what? I was playing this tank. I was playing. I want to know who's playing it before. Nah, 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 nah. I was promised. I was promised 4,500 was enough. I was playing B-Force in 2025. Well, better log in, I guess. I better log in. Like, trust the process, team. Oh, also, SC wondered why for 3,500 gold, kind of a buy. Badger for 817.5, kind of not, kind of is. Uh, I mean everything else I wouldn't buy. So yeah, there we go. There's your 10-second shop recommendation. What I could have done differently. What is this? What is this? I just want to say I tried so hard. I I tried really hard. I got the five Thou Wow, okay? I got that five Thou Wow. And um I don't I don't think this game I don't think this game enabled that. You know, like I got the five Thou Wow, okay? Like argue war gaming. You promise. And now I'm gonna crash out some more. It was it was there's a rap song I've been listening to recently. It's called Wakarimasen, which means I don't understand in Japanese, and it's done by this guy named Miyachi. Um, Miyachi is like my new favorite rapper now, and in Wakarimasen, he's got like some bars. My favorite is Ego Wakarimasen, Ego Wakarimasen, アジアアメリカ人英語わかりません。Miyachi Kasegudada. I put that shit back in it. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You try that again, okay? You try that again. Like I'm legitimately watching you, okay? Like I actually unironically play the middle of the map. You never really know. Why did I go for the blind shot? I could have shot him. Missed. Am I still spotted or like? I don't know, they're like behaving as if I'm not here. So I think that was blind. I don't think I don't think he realizes that trying to blind fire a V4 is like one of the single biggest wastes of time in this game. There is nothing kind of more pointless than trying to blind a V4. Except a V4 trying to hit its shots, that's also pretty pointless. I mean, the good thing is that, I mean, this thing kind of hits for a lot. So, like, when if you miss like half of your shots, I mean, if you hit four shots, I mean, you still do 1,200 basically, 1,300 to be exact. I just hope that this Minotauro doesn't get shot all that much, to be honest, because I would absolutely love to shoot that. You know, we're at 2K and we'll get the ram in. It's extra damage. And I mean, it was good. Ram was good. Surprisingly, though, I think we're gaining points, and like the win rate's probably like honestly, it's probably not. Okay, the win rate might be bad, but the 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 other I don't know. I think my damage is probably sitting at 2,500 right now, which it doesn't sound good, but it's a happy 25 damage. It's not like I'm crashing out over this tank every 2 seconds and complaining how bad it is. Also, I just want to say that their team has like 4 people with Diamond League avatars. And what are they playing? 183 Yo Minnow E5? I mean, I'm playing a V4. Can I really say anything? Like V4, like I'm actually, I don't know what to say. Like playing this tank, I'm legitimately losing my ability to speak. It's like it's just that draining. Okay, I'm kind of happy that the minnow kind of stopped me from cresting because I'm gonna be honest, I think I might have bled a lot if it wasn't for him. Okay, interesting trade. Definitely not my best, but road some work. That's the power reactive right there. That's why I run it. That's why button runs reactive on this tank. When you make a mistake, it kind of just fixes itself. I probably need to pull down to be honest. Minnow players are very interesting. You can tell that they have a lot of passion. Excuse me, I'm gonna back up behind you. And then if... Oh, sir. Well, it's okay. You died for a good cause. I think I just died for a good cause. PDs are very interesting. Yeah, so this was definitely not an example of that quality gameplay we were looking for. But it's okay. I got another class 1 in the V4. That is a very good result. I think if I had the right game, this is doable, but you have to go through many, many, many bad games. Like, I definitely think this is going to be a scripted mastery as opposed to, like, me playing super technical and then just, like, outplaying people based off of, like, either, like, mechanics or logic. I think I'm just going to be in front of people, and then if they don't shoot back just enough, then, like, I'll manage. But if they offer a lot of resistance, then there's going to be a lot of problems. Yeah, I did like one shot damage this game. Honestly, not bad. Not bad. It was a good 600 damage. Okay, it was a really nice 600 roll. 600 is a good number. And the V4 is a very boring tank. What can I say? But at least I have like 2, 3 games where I can just like go, oh my god, this is exactly how you play a V4, and then just not show the rest. Like I'm not gonna show the canal game. I'm not gonna show this game. I'm just gonna show a game I had on. I don't remember what map it was. I had a game on Rockfield that was really good, but my team kind of just died. I had a game, the Dynasty game was good in general, and I had like I think I had a Middleburg game where I managed to just push town, and then that was fine. And then I'm just gonna show those games, and then that will be it. And let's go. This is like how you should play the V4, right? And they'll just totally omit the other. It's kind of interesting though. I have like a. I mean, I just try to show like as many games as possible to like for like my viewers to get like an understanding, or I guess for you guys to get like an understanding of what exactly you're looking at. And then I'll try and like thoroughly explain it to the best of my ability. We're going C, not A. We're definitely not playing bedside. Um, anyways, we try to give like a thorough explanation as opposed to like what a lot of YouTubers like I notice what they do is like they oh, fuck. They'll like show like two games or one game of like the tank doing really well and there's like almost no context behind it because I'm like in firm belief that like some good games are like as a result of like really good skill. Like that's definitely true. But there's an even bigger camp of those games where they're like as a result of just not being so good at the game. You just play against worse people. And like I've definitely been on the recipient of those games. Um I've definitely benefited. But yeah, I think it's abundantly clear to me that like just showing like a bunch of good games and like in ratings, this is like the ultimate form of pubs where I don't have to really try for stats. So it's like a more difficult environment where people get like a lot of context. Also, yeah, I was just surprised that that happened. I guess I just have to let the STB one find like let our E50M try and fight the STB. It's gonna be pretty difficult for him to be honest. Like I wanted to try and help, but I don't really know what I can do. Yeah, I was worried that might happen. But I mean there's only so much I can do. I mean, I guess I could just play for here. And I'll play off the corner. I'm kinda nervous with how the Hori is playing in front of me. It's not too much of an issue though. Good shot in. I'm just gonna pulling back on the behind the V4. Unlock up. I'm gonna play behind here. I'm gonna keep reactive. Alright, time for adrenaline. I'm gonna pop reactive. Guess I'll let the Panzerwagen go out in front. Oh, it's like I couldn't react to that. I wasn't expecting all of them to come in so fast. I was just trying to see if I had HE on the side, and then I remembered this says like 60 HE, and the box is like 100. I mean, at least I get the points for this game. Not that it like really matters for me, but I mean, I guess that helps. I think I'll play like let's see. My throat's starting to hurt. Play like maybe one or two more, and then I can stop it there. I mean, thank you all for watching. These games have been very entertaining, very diabolical. But yeah, I'm really I'm really learning a lot from playing this tank. I learned that if you have the opportunity to pick up to choose between playing a V4 and to do something else, you should choose to do something else. Um, at all possible times. But yeah, I think I'll just wait in spot. See what comes over the ridge. They don't really make that mistake at range, so they kind of just like do other stuff. To be honest, other mistakes. I mean, I don't think this is one that they normally do. I'll just sit here. I hope the KPZ doesn't drive conveniently in front of me. He's kinda not, which is nice. Oh, I'll knock out. I kinda did, to be honest. I just, like, missed the flick. This is kind of a mechanical shot, that one. And then I can probably play for the right-hand side, not the left. And I'll just, like, sit for the C ridge. I don't see the... Oh, he is there. I'll just aim this in. Nice. Oh, poor Kenobi, I'm sorry for you. Although it does look kind of rough with, like, how their team is positioned. Definitely challenging, for sure. It looks like our team is losing the middle very quickly. I want to help with it, but that just means they get farmed by, that. That is not good. I can try to do other plays, such as watching for C, but no one's really at C right now, so there's not too much um significance behind it. I guess I can play for here. The guy can spot for me. Just cool. I got a good timing there. I'm spotted, so I'll have to pull back. But I'll just reset my camo. I just try again. It's like the SCB-1 is kind of just chilling, right? He should just be... I knew I could spot that. Not bad. It's a kind of shot where I'm not really expecting like too much out of. That was a good shot. I'm just worried about my STB one on the right, but I mean, like, this point in this game is like totally over. I may as well just go in. I'll shoot the S-Conk from middle, actually. And there's probably nothing you can just do about it. HE? Huge. Wise of him to use reactive like that. Very smart. Unfortunately, he's kind of just dead for this. Then I'll just push up for the... yeah, I'm gonna push up for the STB1. I'm just gonna pre-use reacting right now. And then I'll just like... Remind me. Like how much red there is with even with APC even with 3 TD pen. Like APCR is just such a sketchy round that it's like never really that great. I guess he's just AFK. It is what it is. And then someone else is gonna get that. Oh, that was like 4,300. That was a good game. I think I kind of got lucky on like my team's like positioning. So yeah, this is probably my last game in the tank. Thankfully it's just a town fight, it looks like, so... Eepers. Hello, Yotao. This is the last game of the stream. I'm actually been like... I don't really yell or scream, but even then, like I've raised my voice like on 3 occasions, and now my throat starts to hurt, and I guess this is what fatness starts to feel like every time he like whines about a team. Oh my god! Where's my team? Where's my team? White dot. Yep. That is truly a V4 moment. I guess I'll just like watch inside town lane. They're just not here. Honestly, if I tracked him there, that'd been kind of cool. Yes, thankfully, these two people are here. Did I just push up for the 57? I'll see that. Okay, yeah. That's a nice thing about V4. It's pretty easy to just like look and just get a bounce. Although I do hope that that 57 heavy is... I mean, he's probably not dead. I don't want to back up too much because of the... Oh no! I have to play for here. Well, I guess the good news is I'm probably getting points. The bad news is whatever's in front of me. Oh no! Boom. I think I'm dead. Well... I mean... This is a very interesting tank. Yeah, so, if you really like, being slow, having a gun that barely works, with APCR standard and .346 dispersion with refined gun and a 4-second aim time, look no further. This tank is kind of goated. If you can, just pretend like the box tank doesn't exist. Because once you play that tank and you go switch back to a V4, then it's a very difficult switch to say the least. But yeah, if you're looking for an absolutely fire tank at tier 8, like look no further. Take one of these. You're gonna love its tier 7 mobility, its tier 10 armor, tier 8.5 gun, and massive amounts of copium. Anyways, hope you have a great day, have a good night, and see ya. Bonk.